Hi, I'm Allie Jackson, and I am the representative in San Diego County, and very excited to have you all join us here today. We have a very, very special guest, Melody Tao, and I have worked with Melody for a couple of years now, right? We met at an association event and have worked with several association events, as well as she's been a guest at our hot properties. She's been a guest with our Marketing Mondays previously, and we just get fantastic feedback. Melody originally worked with me on a couple of one-to-one, they're called laser marketing sessions. If you are having any struggle at all with your social media, I can't recommend these enough. So that reallyhelps get you up to speed and hit the ground running. She's also an expert. She really understands real estate and how realtors can benefit from social media marketing. So that's why she's such a great guest here today. She has a lot of experience as a LinkedIn learning instructor. She has experience working across multiple platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And so here today, our whole series that we have with her, every Marketing Monday in March is with Marketing Melody. So how's that for some awesome alliteration? And Melody is going to do a whole series on getting your feet wet to getting expertise in video marketing. And so today she's starting with getting started in video marketing, but then next week it's going to be specifically on YouTube and leveraging that. Then she'll be talking about Instagram and Facebook video marketing. And then our last session on the 28th will be specifically on live. So I recommend you hit the whole series, but if you miss one, that's fine. They're designed to be independent modules, and we will, for anyone who reserves, we will make sure you get a recording. This is being recorded today. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Melody Tao, and here she is, Marketing Melody.
Thank you so much to Escrow Options Group and to Allie for having me here. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen so we can get started with the presentation. It's always a fun way to kick off Monday with some marketing insight. So can you guys see my screen over here? Just want to make sure you guys can see it. I don't hear.
We can, but there's something about New Oxford Dictionary popping up in the middle. So
really,
there you go. That's better. It was your whole screen versus your
presentation. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. So I want to make this interactive and I want to make this a fun experience. So make sure you utilize the chat box. I'll be asking questions there and make sure you participate. And then if you guys feel inclined, feel free to share your face and not have that blank screen. I love talking to faces rather than that black screen. Remember, how you show up on Zoom is how you show up. So if you want to have the black screen, then that's okay. But if you want to show up with a bright smiling face on Monday, then we would love to see that too. So let's go ahead and dive right into today's presentation. First, I want to make sure we're all connected online so we can stay in touch today and after the presentation. So if you guys want to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, you can find me under Marketing Melody on all of those channels. And then you can also find Escrow Options Group on Instagram and then on Facebook on those two. Are those the correct ones? Escrow Options on Instagram, Escrow Options Group on Facebook. So make sure you're staying in touch with us. If you post about this presentation, feel free to tag us and we'll share it and to get you guys more visibility. So take a moment to do that if you're not already. And if you are not connected yourself on any of these sites, I highly recommend at least signing up. You don't have to do everything, as you'll see throughout my presentations. We don't have to do everything, but make sure you claim your usernames and you claim your pages on these most popular social media sites for your business. So let's get an idea of where everyone here is tuning in from. I like to do a quick welcome to get everyone engaged and excited for our presentation. So type in the chat box, where are you tuning in from today? I'm here in sunny San Diego in Mission Valley, in my office in Mission Valley. Where are you guys tuning in from today? I'll be reading off some of the chats so I can see where you guys are here. Rancho Cucamonga, Escondido, San Diego, Rancho Cucamonga, another one. Roxana, Mission Viejo. Deirdre's in her car in San Diego. The great thing about Zoom is you can join anywhere, even in your car. Claremont, we have Laguna Niguel. So a lot of us are close neighbors here. Anaheim, Corona. Here from Rancho Santa Margarita in Orange County, says Heather. Another Rancho Cucamonga. And Jacqueline says she's also in Mission Valley. So we're definitely neighbors. Mira Mesa, right up to 15 from me. Irvine. And then someone asked how to get the background. So this is the second person that's asked how to get the background on Zoom. All right, so if the background on Zoom is going to help you guys be showing your face here, I'll just quickly show you now. On Zoom, on the very bottom or that bar, there is a button next to the microphone. It's an arrow button. It's like a drop down arrow. If you click on that, there should be a place to change your background. I'm not looking at it right now because I have the full screen pulled up. But if that's not it, I'm going to go back at the very end and I'll walk you through setting up the background on Zoom. All right, so next question I have, what was the most recent video you made? If you've never made a video, that's absolutely okay. Just type that in the chat box. But what was the most recent video that you made for social media? And again, the answer of never made one, that's totally fine too. I just want to get an idea of where we're at and what you guys have done. So someone says never. Virgil says a video about food. David says a walkthrough in a broker caravan. Heather says she's not made many videos. Jacqueline says touring a home. Chris Robbins says listing a property in 2017. We've never. Jacqueline made one for her DC trip. Connie made a video about the housewarming of her buyers. Now that's great because that is showcasing something fun that you've done after someone buys a home. Kim Volm, YouTube teaching online. So good to see you in here, Kim. Kim is one of my clients that we've worked together with, so it's happy to see that he's on social media. Deirdre says a video of her open house. Open houses are great opportunities for videos, as you'll see when I go deeper into the presentation. Tom has made a video on escrow tips of the week. So I love seeing reels. Aaliyah made a reel. I love seeing this wide variety of presentations and reels and videos that have been done so far on social media. It shows that you guys are already taking that next step of getting yourself out there. You're already putting your face in front of the camera, getting people to see what you're doing and not just hiding behind the screen. With real estate, you have to keep this in mind, is that it's a very personal business. People are trusting you to make one of the largest purchases that they'll ever make in their entire life. So it's important that they can connect with you. Most consumers can connect more if they see a video, if they can hear your voice, and if they can really get some behind the scenes of what you're doing. Yet somehow video is still the least used platform or resource for real estate agents and for marketers in general. People are afraid to show their face. They are shy. They don't want to mess up. But know that if you are able to get on video, it does make a difference and it does give you more visibility than just a text post or a photo post. So thank you guys for sharing that information. Now, I want you guys to type in the number if any of these numbers apply to you, or type in all the numbers if they all apply to you. You are in the right place today to learn about video marketing if you want to learn about the tools you need to create video. Maybe you don't even really know how to create the video, so you're curious about what tools you need to get started. If you want to learn about the tools, type in the number 1 in the chat box. I see a lot of ones. Now type in the number 2 if you want to learn how to be comfortable in front of the camera. So maybe you know how to create video, but you feel nervous or shy, or you feel like you're going to mess up, or you just kind of hesitate because you don't like to re-watch yourself and hear yourself when you record yourself. I'm the same way. I do not like watching recordings of myself. I do not feel comfortable hearing my voice. I kind of cringe when I do that. But if this is how you feel, type in the number 2 and you're not alone. And number 3, how many of you are here because you want to generate new leads and re-engage previous leads with video marketing? If you want to get leads, whether they're older leads, new leads, type in the number 3. And I'm seeing a lot of people typing multiple 3s. Looks like that is something that's very popular. And keeping in mind that video is the best way to get more visibility with social media. All right, so let me share some fun facts about real estate video marketing just to get you guys motivated on this Monday. Real estate listings with video receive 403% more inquiries than listings without. So how many of you are including videos in your listings regularly? Are you giving people video tours, or are you just using Photos. What are you guys doing with your listings? For those of you who are, most of you guys here are in real estate. Are you guys including videos with your listings? Photos, virtual tour. So that's a little bit different from video, but it does give you a visual glimpse. Just photos, just photos. Carlos is doing videos tours. It looks like David is including videos. Eve is not including any videos. So just keep that in mind, because when someone is scrolling through, looking at houses online and they haven't made the decision to view the property yet, if they get a better idea whether or not that property is for them, they're more likely to set that appointment to view the home. If it's photos that are in bad condition and they don't see anything else in the house that they like, they're probably going to skip over it because they don't want to waste their time. Right now, it's a little bit different because the market is saying that there's a lot more buyers than there are homes for sale. So you may be getting those people who come in just to view the house, but video also allows you to get more qualified people through the doors. So you see these lines nowadays. I'm seeing them on social media where my agent friends are posting. They have over 100 people in line to see this upcoming house. It's happening all over the place. Well, to even cut down on that, if you have a video that's very clear, it might eliminate some people who don't want a specific thing in that house. So it can help you both ways. It can help get people in and deter people depending on the situation that you're in the real estate market. Again, right now, it's mostly going to be buyers, but that could change. So we never know. Using video for tours is going to help you immensely no matter what the situation is. Heather says, actually haven't listed anything, but do want to add video to listings. Yes, absolutely. Another fun fact, 85% of buyers and sellers want to work with an agent that uses real estate videos for marketing. So people who are selling, they want their house promoted better. They want to be able to get that higher dollar amount, and video is really going to help. 86% of home buyers use video to research a particular community. So I think that this is good to know, because not only are they looking at video of the home, but they want videos of areas. So what if you were that agent that specialized in different areas or a specific area, and you made different videos about the area? You made a video about the schools, you made a video about the restaurants, you made a video about what the community is like. If you can create videos and highlight specific areas, you're going to be known as that expert in the specific area. It's a great opportunity to really stand out. I talk to a lot of agents about doing things like this. And to be honest with you, most of them don't do this. So if you do take the initiative to do it, you will be someone who stands out, and you'll be someone who gets more visibility than the other agent that doesn't do this. Because I'm telling you, even though I preach video marketing to all of my clients, it is rarely a form of marketing that is consistently done. 70% of home buyers watch video home tours. And that was something that I just mentioned, is that people like to see the home tour before they go in to know if they really want to see that house, or to know if there's any new features that might entice them to come see it, or just to say, you know what, the house is not for me. All right, how many of you practice yoga and meditation? This is something that's a hobby of mine. I love teaching and practicing yoga and meditation. Is anyone else in here a yogi? I'm seeing a lot of me's. Someone says no. So there's a few people in here who also are yogis or practice yoga. Elise says hot yoga. I don't do hot yoga. I feel like that's too intense for me. Roxana says she loves it but doesn't do it. And me, says Carlos. All right, so in yoga, at the beginning of class, there is usually an opportunity for you to set an intention, which is keeping a mindset throughout the class of what you want to learn or what you want to get out of the class. So I like to set the intention for my presentations that you will get 1 or 2 things that you can walk away with that you can execute right now. So you don't have to do everything, but my intention for you, again, is to get 1 or 2 things you can leave the presentation and say, you know what, I'm going to start doing that regularly, or I'm going to start doing that right now. I'm going to set up this profile, or I'm going to do A, B, and C. Just 1 thing, maybe 2 things. If you're able to get 1 or 2 things out of this that you can actually implement to grow your business, then I will consider this a success. Now, on your end, if you want to set your own intention for what you want to walk away with, feel free to do that as well. Maybe your goal is to be able to make that first video, and that's your intention. Maybe your goal is to be able to finally go on and do a live video. That's fine too. So just have something in mind that you can connect with, that you can walk away with a presentation and say, I'm going to do that. That's what I learned in this hour for my Marketing Monday. And I mentioned I like to have people do things now because it stands for no opportunity wasted. So again, 1 or 2 things that you can do right now. And then keep in mind that this is a quote that I love. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. So if you are occasionally making a video, maybe every 2 to 3 months, maybe every few weeks, but it's sporadic, it's not consistent, you're going to see inconsistent results. If you really truly want to see consistent results from your video marketing, you also have to be consistent. Maybe that's only once a month where you come on and do a live video. Maybe it is every other Friday where you come on and do a fun video. Whatever that consistency schedule is that you can commit to, I highly recommend implementing that so that people can expect and look forward to you showing up consistently. I'll just give you, screen is not showing the full screen, Allie says. All right, so you guys can't see my full screen. All right, let me go ahead and try to stop the share. I'm going to reshare it.
Yeah, sorry, Melody. It's showing what you tend to see as the speaker with all the there you go.
All right, can you guys see it now?
Yes, thank you. And now it's nice and big.
Okay, on my end. All right, so here we are back again. So you definitely want to make sure that you are showing up consistently if you want to get those consistent results from your video marketing. So to get started, I want to talk about one of the most basic things and one of the most basic reasons people don't use video. Keep in mind, this is a beginner presentation on how to get started. So you might think, I already know this stuff, but that's okay. It's always good to have a reminder. Most people think of making video as a big production. You need big fancy lighting, you need nice cameras, you need to have a whole studio, and they get very intimidated from the very beginning because they don't have any of that equipment. So I'm going to talk to you about just the very basic things for equipment that you need to get started so that you don't feel intimidated, so that you also know that anyone can do this. With video on social media, it can be very casual, it can be very basic, it can be very just something that's organic. It doesn't have to be professional. People connect with video that is organic, and they connect with that behind the scenes human aspect of your brand. So it doesn't have to be something that is professionally produced. Now, when you get to that level of being able to have professional videos, that's great too. But to get started, people love seeing those videos from your phone that are just basic videos. Even if they are not perfectly polished, that's going to help your brand. It's going to help people be able to connect with you on that human level. So here is all you need to get started so that you don't feel intimidated. The first thing is just your phone. That's right. You see a lot of these high quality videos, and to be honest, those are recorded on people's phones. So I have an iPhone 13 here. You can have any type of phone that is a smartphone that has a camera and has a flash option possibly, but you just need your phone. Allie is going to send a link to some equipment that I recommend, but that's the #1 most basic thing. Second thing, I'm going to move my camera so you can see me more. I had my baby down here, which is why I was covering it. So I'm going to have to bring him up now. I'm going to burp him a little bit. So I'm going to do this while I'm going through the things. So second thing is that you need good lighting. Okay, good lighting can come in many forms. Good lighting is also something that's going to get people to either watch your videos or turn your videos off. Okay, the best source for good lighting is natural lighting. So if you are able to make a video in the day and you can have video done in a good lighting source, natural lighting is the best. So how do you get natural lighting? Sit in front of a window. So right now I'm in front of a window. If I was not in front of a window and the window was behind me, then that would make the lighting not good lighting. So I don't want the window behind me. Just keep in mind, I want the window in front of me. So if the window's in front of you, the light is shining on your face and you let people see that bright, white, airy lighting. if the windows behind me, people are now looking at the light that's shining into their face. So you don't want that. So keep in mind, good lighting is the number one thing. The best source is natural lighting by having the window or lighting in front of you. Now, sometimes you're making a video at night, you're making a video at a time that's not convenient for good lighting. So you might have to have an alternate source of lighting. Okay, this is where I recommend having a light ring. I'm going to show you an example. Let me grab a little light ring right now and show you. So a light ring is something that can serve as good lighting when there is no good lighting. Now I have this small one. This is a small, I believe, $30 light ring, and Ali put the link in the description or the chat box that I got on Amazon. I can turn this on and I can put it in front of me. I want to put it in front of me so that it shines the light in my face. Again, you don't want to have it behind you. It's behind you. People are looking into the light. But a light ring is the second thing that you want to have if you cannot get natural lighting. And again, this is something that cost me $30 on Amazon. Now, I also have a really big light ring because I make more videos and sometimes I need that big light ring. But if you can just find a basic one that you can throw in your purse, it folds up. Oh, hard to see here with the zoom background. It folds up. I can stick it in my bag or my backpack. And this is a great opportunity to create good lighting during times where it is dark in the room. Okay, the third thing, again, this is only 3 things that you need. The phone, you already have. The good lighting, you can just use natural light. You don't even need to buy anything. The third thing is a tripod for stability. So I don't like to watch videos that are shaky. And you have to keep in mind, if the quality of your video is poor and shaky, people will not pay attention. So a tripod, a basic tripod, again, this is the one that I use. Hard to see because of this zoom background thing. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is the one that I use. It was $20 on Amazon. This allows me to set the camera down and set the camera in front of me so that I'm not stuck holding this selfie mode and having my hand shake the whole time when I'm trying to record myself. So the tripod is really important because, again, you don't want to worry about holding that camera in front of you and having that shaky view. So that's it. Just the 3 basic things to get started. Your phone, good lighting, and a tripod for stability. Now, I have seen people where they will just make a makeshift tripod. If you don't have a tripod yet, that's absolutely fine when you kind of put the camera on books or you put it up, prop it up against something. But I still recommend the tripod because when you do that makeshift type of tripod, you have to do it every single time. And the angle of it sometimes is showing your chin or showing the top of your head. And the angle just isn't as great as you would get with a regular tripod. So 3 basic things. Do any of you guys already have these things? Let me know if you have a tripod, if you have a light ring. Let me know if you've used one before, or if you have one that you recommend, feel free to type in the one you recommend into the chat box. I chose these basic ones because they're very inexpensive and they are accessible by everyone. Again, you can spend less than $50 and get all the equipment that you need to make video. Anyone have any of this stuff? Not seeing anyone saying yes. So now it's, Dave says he has a tripod, but he needs a light ring. And Heather says that she's getting a new phone today, including a tripod. Great. Wendy has all 3 from Amazon. And Wendy and I have worked together before, so she knows that I have encouraged her to get these things for video. Diana says she needs a tripod. And again, the one that I use is a company called Acron. I bought this, I want to say 5 years ago, and it's still good today. And it was $20 when I bought it. It's probably a little bit more now, but very inexpensive. Tom says all 3. I love it. If you have all 3, then you are on the right track. Julie says she's going on the Amazon link now. Yes, like I said, you don't have to get the one that I recommend. It's just the one that I use. You can look into other ones, but this has lasted me 5 years for $20. So I figured, why would I spend more money if I don't need to? Can you spell Acron? Okay, I'm going to type out the word Acron, A-R-K. Let me type this out in the chat. Or maybe Allie can help me. I have to switch over. There we go. Actually, A-R-K or Archon. I may be saying it wrong, but either way, Allie, if you could put the link again, people can click on that again. They can save the link and go back later to see the ones that I recommend. All right, so number 1 thing, again, 3 basic tools. The second thing to start being more confident and comfortable in front of the camera is that you want to establish a very clear introduction and a clear outro. So too many times I will watch a video where the person just starts talking. They say, we're here at the open house at blah, 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 blah. I'm going to give you a tour. Or they'll say, I'm here to share some real estate tips today. If you are a buyer, you have to do these things. And people just start talking, but they don't give that clear introduction of themselves, which really makes a big difference. And it really makes your video look and sound more professional if you can make an introduction that takes a few seconds that lets people know who you are. So here is an example with my own intro. So I'll say, hi, everyone. It's Melody Tao here with Marketing Melody, marketing your way to success. Today, we're talking about real estate marketing. I'm going to share with you 2 main tips you need to get your home more visibility when it's listed on the market. Okay, so I have very clearly stated, hi, Melody Tao here with Marketing Melody, marketing your way to success. And that is a tagline or slogan that I have. You don't have to do that, but I've stated my name, my company, and a tagline. Now you could do something different. You could say, hi, it is so-and-so with Ocean Realty. Anytime you have real estate needs, give me a call at blah, 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 and have your phone number. It doesn't have to be a tagline. It can be your phone number, or it can be call me anytime, but you want to be very clear in that intro. And a lot of people hate introducing themselves and they rush through that part, but that really is going to make a huge difference and make it seem like you're more ready and you're more prepared to be on video when you have that introduction and when you have that outro. Now the outro is the same way. So what I would say is, thank you guys so much for joining. Again, this is Melody Tao with Marketing Melody, marketing your way to success, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, so you see how I very clearly end with my company, my name, and then I start with that same thing, because not everyone watching your video knows who you are. Some people may just stumble across your video and they have no idea who you are. So it really makes sense to take that few seconds and to state who you are and what it is that you do. So now I want you guys to do a little activity to say hi to people in your video and create your own intro and outro. You can jot this down on a piece of paper, or if you want to be brave, you can unmute your mic and do it in front of us. And we are going to have a raffle at the end. If anyone who volunteers to do it will get an extra entry into the raffle. So if you are inclined, I would love to have you either write down your intro or practice it as if you were doing it in a video. Anyone want to volunteer? Otherwise, I'm going to probably pick on the escrow options team to have one of them demonstrate. So take a moment to jot it down if you don't have one already. But if you feel that you want to share your intro, and I'm happy to give feedback too. Deirdre can volunteer. Awesome. So let's have Deirdre volunteer. Can you unmute your mic, or is Allie in charge of unmuting the mics?
I think I can unmute. Did I unmute?
Yes. I don't see you for some reason. Let me see.
Because I'm driving.
Okay, no worries. We'll hear your voice.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And Deirdre's someone that I've worked with for years as well. She's out at the Keller Williams in East San Diego Foothills. Is that correct?
Yeah, San Diego East Foothills over here.
East Foothills. I almost got it right.
Yeah, so I might not have heard the whole thing. However, I'll give you my intro.
Awesome.
For the beginning of my video. Happy Monday. This is Deirdre with Keller Williams Realty, coming to you from sunny San Diego.
Love that. So that's very clear. You're just saying the company name, you're stating your name, and you're letting people know where you are. So that can change depending on if you're in a different part of the county, or it can just be the same if you're always recording videos in your office. So I love that. So again, very simple, yet most people skip this step. Who else? Let's get 2 more people to volunteer to share their video intro. All right, Jacqueline says I can go. Awesome, Jacqueline. So let's go ahead and have you unmute yourself. Jacqueline, can you unmute yourself, or is that?
Everyone should be able to mute and unmute. In the bottom left of your screen.
Yeah, I was just trying to start the video.
Okay.
Oh,
No worries.
awesome. Yes, good to see your face.
Okay. I'm just going impromptu.
That's great. That's
Okay.
perfectly fine.
I'll just do a little bit of what I did this last Sunday. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday Fun Day. This is Jacqueline Rios with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, here touring this beautiful home in La Mesa. And if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me. Let's go see inside the house.
Awesome. So you're very clearly good, stating your name, your company, and letting people know that they can always DM you. So that's going to be something that is part of your intro. Make sure you always state that. Make sure you DM me. So whatever it is, you want it to be consistent so that you can do it every single time and feel comfortable doing it. I know in the beginning, some people might feel really shy, or they might do it, feel like, oh, that doesn't sound natural. But the more that you can incorporate this intro, the easier it'll get. Kim says he'll send me an intro this evening, so he's going to work on his a little bit. And you know what? Sometimes it takes some more time to create it. If you've never done it before, that's okay too. All right, let's get one more person, and then we'll move on to the next recommendation. Anyone else? Any other brave souls here?
I'll go if you don't have another brave soul, but I'd rather have an agent do it.
Yes, go ahead. All right, we'll have you go ahead so we can continue on.
Okay. Well, I run a pitch session, and so we actually stream Facebook Live every time we do hot properties. So as soon as Facebook Live is on, I'll say, hello, welcome to Hot Properties. We are running live on Facebook. I'm Allie Jackson with Escrow Options Group, and you're here to hear about the hottest properties in San Diego.
Awesome. So very clear, you're letting people know what they're here for, what they're doing. And that's your same intro every time, so you feel more comfortable doing it. So for those of you who didn't volunteer, do you feel like this is something that you can do for your videos? Can you create a clear intro and say the same thing again when you exit, or something similar when you exit the video, an outro? Is this something that you feel you can incorporate in your video marketing? Let me know in the chat if this is something you can do. I'm seeing yeses. I love this, something I can do. Yep, again, this is something that I wanted to keep simple, something that anyone could do, yet most people don't do it. I want you guys to pay attention. So when you're watching videos, see if people do this or not, because now you'll start noticing, oh, they don't do an introduction. Oh, they always do one, or they never do one. So you want to be the person that stands out. You want to be the person and the agent that is very clear with your presence, that's more professional, that lets people know that you are the person they can turn to. All right, the third thing that's going to be really important for your video marketing is to plan your content. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, now I'm ready to do video marketing. I have my equipment, I have my phone, I have my light ring, I have my tripod, I know my intro, I have my exit, but how do I actually create content? And what do I actually post about? So if you're just getting started, I'm going to recommend that you just choose one type of video and get started with that first. So here are just some ideas for video, and you can choose one of these ideas that might resonate with you more. You can do behind the scenes videos. This includes staging a home, open house preview. So maybe their open house hasn't opened yet, but you're giving people a preview. Behind the scenes videos are great because, again, they give people a glimpse into what you're doing. They give people that behind the scenes special sneak peek, and it makes people feel more connected to you because this is what you're really doing day to day. Okay, what you're really doing day to day is not showing up for a perfectly polished video, but it is getting into the trenches. I've heard of agents doing all sorts of things. Agents who have to help paint a home, agents who have to clear out really disgusting things of a home. You know, sometimes that's what it takes to get the sale or the client, and agents do these kinds of things. We'll show it on a video to let people know, hey, it's not always glamorous. Most things that you see are this picture of a sold home. It just is perfect sold home, yet how did you get there? How did that home get to look so perfect? Maybe it was you literally going in there and scooping out dirt in the home to make it look nice. And I think Allie is kind of nodding her head. It sounds like she's done some of this stuff too, even though she's not an agent, she's an escrow, but she's had to help with some of these house ordeals as well. All right, number two, what about an educational video? Teaching your buyers and sellers things that they need to do to help them get into that home or to help them sell their home for more. Now, this is a thing that can be done on Reels, and I've seen some agents do a really good job teaching tips on Reels. We will go into that in our later presentation on Facebook and Instagram, but showing people that you want to teach them how they can buy or sell their home is going to make you be the expert. So examples, right now, make a quick video on if you are a buyer, what are some things you can do to get more competitive in this market? And if you're a seller, maybe there are some sellers that are hesitant to list their home right now, even given this market. Maybe they're worried about privacy issues. Maybe they're worried about opening up their home to people. Make a video on what sellers can do to be more comfortable. Maybe you could remove all personal photos. Maybe you can do some things in the house to make it so that you are hiding some of those valuable items that you don't want people to look through. Whatever that is, make a video about it and show. So we had a couple questions here. Let's see. Do you record and then edit? Melody, Virgil can do an outro. Okay. So we'll go back at the end and we'll have an opportunity for more people to do their intro and outro. And so we're almost done here. So with the tips, you want to make sure that they are tips that people are asking questions about. That's the easiest way for me to get tips to share for my own company. I take a look at the questions people are asking me over and over and over again. People are asking me, how do I be consistent? People are asking me, how do I create content? People are asking me, what is the best site to be on? So with these questions that I get all the time, I turn them into videos. Same thing with you guys as agents. What are the questions that you get asked the most? Think about those questions and turn them into videos. I want to have a moment for you guys to share in the chat some of the most common questions that you get asked from buyers or sellers. So feel free to type in one question that you get asked all the time from buyers and sellers. Let me know if you can type that in and I'll read off some of these questions. Maybe if you're not an agent, it doesn't matter. What are some of the most common questions that you get asked about your business and your industry? Ali says, how's the market? Yes, that is a really popular question. So what you could do is make a market update once a month. Rosa, is it a good time to buy? That's a very good question right now, given this crazy market. You could easily make a video about it on whether or not it's a good time to buy. Kim has to sign out. All right, Kim, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Lena says, should I sell? That's another great video you can make. Do you think this home is worth it? Another great video that you can make on how to tell if the home is worth what they're asking. Now, right now, people are paying way over asking price. So maybe a video about appraisals would be beneficial for people. Hey, what happens if the home comes in and the appraisal is less than what I bought it for? And here's what you need to know when that happens. Here's why you need to save up X amount of dollars to account for that if you're going to pay over the asking. Things like that are very common right now. Making that video, being that voice and resource is going to make you stand out. Can I make an offer saying I will pay you 100 over whatever is the highest? That is interesting. That would be a fun video. I think are you guys actually getting those questions right now? Probably you are. So you can make a video and talk about, hey, it's not always the highest bidder, because sometimes people waive all sorts of things like inspection. They waive all these things that even if they're not the highest, you might not win. So that can be a video that you make and let people know. All right. The third video you can make is get to know your team, share fun facts. Maybe you have a bigger team. Every week you can have a video to feature a different person on your team. Maybe it's just you. If it's just you, maybe you have a video every week that shares a fun fact about yourself. Another question I'm seeing on here is, what's an escalation clause? That's a great video to make. That's a common question that people probably are asking right now as well. Also, you can make videos that are just for entertainment. Funny dance videos and memes go a long way sometimes because people just want to laugh. Not everyone's going on social media to do business. Some people are going on there for entertainment. Now, there's a thing I will share more about for Reels. It is called trending audio videos. Trending audio videos are mostly on Instagram Reels, and that's a great way to make a fun meme video that you can also include some real estate tips in. Another thing you can do is to highlight your successes. So what are some things that you've done well? Highlight those in a video. Maybe you have a video to talk about an award you won or the recent homes that you've sold. It's okay to brag as long as you're not always just bragging, as long as you're also being a resource. Okay, so the next thing I want you guys to do to get started with video is to start with making just one video. So of all of the video ideas I shared today, take a moment to think about what is that first video you want to make, or if you've already made a video, what is that next video you want to make? Take a moment to jot that down and type in the comments, what is the video that you are going to make as your takeaway from this presentation? Are you going to do an educational video? Are you going to do a video that is bragging is annoying? Yes, bragging is annoying. Sometimes it does work though, because it shows people you're successful, as long as you're not only bragging on your videos. But what is the next video you are going to make, or the first video you're going to make? Start with one. Shannon's going to do buyer tips. I love that. Anyone else? What other video are you going to make? And then I want you guys to actually make it. Who else has a video that they're going to make that they want to share? Educational tips. Romeo says, what kind of tip are you going to share? David says, is there an ideal length a video should be? The length of videos really depends on the platform you're using. So if you are doing a short form video on, say, Instagram, it might only be 60 seconds. If you're doing a YouTube video, it might be longer. Maybe it's going to be 3 minutes or 5 minutes or even 10, 15 minutes. It really depends on the platform that you're using. Ideally, a video probably is at least 1 minute long, so you get people hooked and engaged. All right, anyone else have a video they want to share? Allie's going to make a video to promote my session next Monday. I like that. Do you have time to edit the video? What to do? Okay. So you can edit the video, or you can do the video just as is. Okay. So I'm not going to have time to go into all the details of editing video. That's a whole different course. Maybe we'll have to come back and put that in a series, because we don't have a series on video editing. But if you have an iPhone, you can do basic edits through iMovie. If you have a Mac computer, you can also do basic edits through the iMovie, but you don't have to edit it. It can literally be just a video that you film and you post. Okay, editing the video is going to be a little bit more advanced. And today we're talking about the basics. So there are a lot of tools you can use to edit your video. If you have a PC, there's also a basic video editing tool that comes along with PC. But if you're just getting started, I recommend just making the video on your phone. Now on the iPhone, there's a very easy way to just crop the video from the beginning and the end. Not so much editing it throughout the video, but you can crop out if the beginning was like some sort of blurry thing you're moving around the camera. You can also crop out the end if you're ending the video and your finger's in the way. You can crop that out by just simply clicking the edit button on the video that you just made on your iPhone. Lena says, don't have time to edit the video. So if you don't have time, that's perfectly okay. Again, these are casual videos. Keep in mind, these videos are talking to your social media audience. View these people as your friends. If you're talking to your friends, it's not edited. It is on the fly. It is things that are just happening as they go. So keep it in mind when you're making videos and feel like they have to be perfect. They don't, because these are social media videos, which are videos that just don't need to be perfectly polished. You can hire a videographer and make perfectly polished edited videos. That's not really what we're talking about here today with these basic videos that you can do on your own. So I already had you guys do this activity where you wrote down one video. Now the next step really is to go make that next video. Okay, make that next video. And if anyone does that and wants to share next week, if they come next week, I would love to be able to highlight and maybe share the video that you made with the group that attends next week. But feel free to send me the link to the video that you made, and I would love an opportunity to see what you learned today and how you applied it into practice for your business. So we are going to do a quick recap. I know we're already running out of that hour time. I want to get you guys out of here on time. We learned about the basic equipment you need for video today. That includes your phone, good lighting, maybe a light ring, and a tripod for stability. We talked about having a clear introduction and a clear outro. If you don't have one already, practice and create one on your own. I know it sounds silly, but if you practice in front of the mirror, or even if you practice recording yourself, that is going to go a long way. So when that camera actually rolls live and you are recording a video, you have that clear intro and clear exit, and it sounds natural. And then you're going to want to plan your content, because we are just getting started. To plan your content right now, all I want you to do is choose one video and make that one video. And that's it. That's what I have for you guys today. Remember, you are your best marketing asset. There is no one who can market themselves better than you can. And if you want more information on creating videos, I have a live video course on LinkedIn Learning. I'm going to offer it to you guys as a free gift. Normally it costs, I believe, $30. You pay LinkedIn for it. But if you want free access to this course that I made on LinkedIn Learning, if you are a premium member, you already get free access. If you are not, you have to add me on LinkedIn and send me a message. Now, keep in mind, most people forget this step. They don't add me, and I can't send you the special link for the free video if we are not friends. So make sure you add me first and then message me that you want the video from today. Allie says some light rings can attach to phones. That is absolutely true. Some are freestanding, which is also more convenient. If you want to add me on LinkedIn, at the very beginning, I had a slide that talked about my social media handles. You can just look up Marketing Melody on LinkedIn, or just type in my first and last name, Melody Tao, MELODIE-TAO. And once you add me, you can send me a message to ask for my course. Virgil says, YouTube, do I have YouTube? I do have a YouTube channel. Now, my YouTube channel, I will have replays of a lot of my webinars. However, I also post a lot of family videos. So it's not always my business videos, but I will put my YouTube in the description if you guys want to check that out. Let me finish going through the ending here, then I'll throw it back to Escrow Options Group and I'll put in those links for you guys. So I wanted to offer you guys a raffle for being here. If anyone is interested in entering, I have a mastermind event that I'm hosting this Friday. It's on Zoom at noon. It's noon to 1:30, and then I'll stay till 2 to answer questions. It is a one-on-one session, but it's more 1 to 10, where it's going to be more personal. We will work together to create long-term social media plans, develop revenue generating content, and we will establish consistency together, and you can network and connect with everyone else in the mastermind. It's $99. However, I'm giving away a free ticket. So if you want to win, type in "I want to win" in the chat, and Allie is going to choose, or maybe have me choose a winner.
You choose. But enter your info in the chat right now if you want to be put in the drawing, because you want to be available this Friday from 12 to 1:30.
And yeah, also it'll be easier if you put in your email address as well. Also keep in mind, if you win and you cannot attend, then you can also gift the ticket to someone else.
And if you can pop your brokerage in too, that would be great.
Yes. All right. So once everyone's done typing that in, I will give you some time to do that.
I can just interject for one moment, because I've attended Melody's.
And you're going to be there on Friday too, hopefully, right?
I'm going to be there Friday, and I have attended these sessions, these mastermind sessions. They are great. And the ideas you get from other agents are fantastic as well. It is a great networking opportunity, and it's a great way to start planning out your content. Very, very worth the time. So even if someone doesn't win today, you might want to register. And Melody, how do they do that?
Yes. So I created a special code. Even if you don't win, you get a $10 off code. Type in the code Escrow Options, and I have a link. I'll post the link at the very end as well. But remember that code. And if you want to register and if you don't win, then you can still attend with a special discount. All right. So are you guys ready for me to choose the winner? Has anyone not put in their name that they want their name there?
Quick countdown to put last
All right,
entry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to just scroll. I'm going to close my eyes and scroll randomly, and whoever I land on is going to be the winner. And oh, I scrolled up too far. All right. All right, the winner is Julie Ann Ganal. Say that correct? Julie Ann is the winner. So you can shout out, hooray. So Allie, let me save that name right there. So Julie, I will send you info. Oh, there you are. She's here. I will send you info on how to join. And then I am going to go ahead and stop my share. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Oh yeah, there. I forgot to show this slide of the winner. So hopefully Julie looks like this and is super excited about winning the raffle ticket. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to put in the link if you want to check out the mastermind. And then there was one other link I was going to put in my YouTube, and I will let Allie and the escrow options team close out the presentation. But thank you guys so much for having me. Melody Tao here with Marketing Melody, marketing your way to success. And I will see you next Monday for another Marketing Monday.
I think there might have been 1 or 2 agents who still wanted to practice an outro or an intro.
Oh, great. So whoever wants to do that, feel free to
Virgil,
jump in.
did you say you wanted to do
now.
a practice?
I think Virgil and Romeo wanted to do it.
If I saw Virgil in the chat, is he still
All right,
on?
whoever wants to jump in. So anyone can jump in and share.
I think
And
Virgil
just-
got off, guys.
Just to remind everyone, so next week, Melody is doing a session on YouTube. And I will tell you, I've seen some incredible YouTube videos. Sometimes, agents tend to think, oh, I just want to post the professional video that I had done on my latest listing and post that on YouTube. And that's great. But I came across one agent who was specializing in an area. So for example, this one was somewhere in Georgia, and she did a whole series in her community about what to do, what a great area it is. She interviewed the head of the Chamber of Commerce. She interviewed someone in the Tourism Bureau. So basically, when someone's searching online for an area they want to move to, they come across this agent's videos, and they felt like they knew her, and she would have people reach out to her just because of her YouTube channel. So there's a lot of cool ways you can use YouTube. This is going to be a really great session. So I encourage you to come and bring a friend.
Melody, do you want to show real quick how to do the Zoom background? We have a couple more questions.
Oh,
about
yes.
that.
All right. Let me go ahead and grab my YouTube link really fast, and I will show how to do the Zoom background. I just realized though, Zoom doesn't let you share your actual Zoom screen. So I'll have to talk you guys through it. Because for some reason you cannot share. You just cannot share your Zoom. Oh, I'm trying to find you guys my link to my YouTube. Or if anyone, where is the link? I should have my own YouTube link, but YouTube, let's see.
Well,
here
you're
it is.
doing that. If anyone wants to save all these links that Melody popped in there, just on the bottom right of chat, if you click the chat bubble, you'll see an ellipses, 3 little dots. Just click that, and then right below it, it's going to pop up Save Chat.
Yes, that's a really great tip. All right, I popped my YouTube channel. You guys are welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do have a lot of playlists that have trainings for real estate agents. But again, you're going to see kind of random videos of my family as well. I make travel videos and I make vlogs of fun things I do with my family. So you kind of get a mix of both. But great tip, Allie. On the bottom of the chat, anyone can do this. There's 3 little dots. Click those 3 dots and click Save Chat. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. And then you'll get to save the chat and go back and look at all the links, and you don't have to scramble to get them right now.
And we have recorded this, so the sales rep who invited you will make sure that you get a link to rewatch today's session.
Yes.
Okay,
All of my
so
clients should be getting it within the day.
if you guys want to show your cameras, I want to take like a little screenshot of everyone here. I think that'd be a fun thing to do.
I
know
do
a lot of you
too.
guys are shy and you're not on camera, but don't be shy. If you want to show your face, we can do a
Let's
quick
stop.
screenshot.
And Melody, you're still screen sharing.
Yeah, you need to stop sharing your screen.
There we go.
Perfect. I hope I don't have
Yeah.
anything on my screen that's not appropriate.
Oh no, it was just your last slide.
Okay, anyone else want to jump in for us to do a screenshot?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to take the screenshot. It's going to be a lot of blank faces here, but feel free. Don't be shy if you want to jump in. All right, well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I had my baby right next to me because I tried to have him nap, but then he didn't nap. But at least he was quiet throughout the presentation.
He was so good.
Yes.
So Melody does it all. She's got 3 under 4, right?
Yes. Yeah. Luckily, my 3-year-old is in school, so it's a little bit easier than having all 3 of the kids home.
So were we able to, did you get the, Melanie, were you able to get that information for that person regarding their Zoom background? Did that go in?
I was trying to do it through the screen share. That did not work. Okay, so whoever wanted about the Zoom background, I'm trying to do it through the screen share. It's not doesn't let me do that. So
Okay. If
all right.
not, there's
on the Zoom screen, I can't screen share it to you. So you're gonna have to do it on your own. The very bottom of your Zoom screen, you see where it says that microphone button and it has the video button. If you hover your mouse at the bottom, it'll show up, or maybe it's at the top. You have to hover your mouse over at the top or bottom, and you see the place that says stop video or video. There's the video icon. There's an arrow that points up. It's like a triangle that points up. You click on that, and there is a button that says choose virtual background. Do you guys see that? So when you click on that, it comes up with a whole bunch of different options that they give you that you can change your background in. Do you see mine's like the San Francisco Bay Bridge? Now it's grass. Do you guys see that? And then there's
an ocean.
Can you guys see my background right now?
You can customize with your logo. So you just
you can
save that
also
into your photos.
upload your own background. There is a plus button with those options at the very bottom right of the main screen. You can click add image, and you can add your own image to have your own background, which is what I've done here with my own Marketing Melody background. So if you want me to walk you through it and you don't understand, because I can't share the screen to share what I'm doing here. Zoom doesn't let you share the Zoom screen, if that makes any sense.
And if anyone has questions here, Tom, Kim, and I can also help you.
Absolutely.
With
Yeah, they all are always great to do the virtual background. So Allie, Kim, and Tom can also walk you through that as well.
Yeah, we can do a one-on-one and get it done. It's super easy.
Yeah, no problem.
There's also a little button to filter. So,
yes.
You know, it got rid of these.
Yes.
So the
filter button.
Love the filters.
You click on the same option where it's the little triangle next to the video icon, and that is under video settings. Now I click the button that says touch up my appearance. I don't know how well that worked, but it's supposed to be a filter like Instagram where it makes your face look nicer. So that's an option that you can choose if you want to have a nice touched up face. I don't know if it works. I clicked on it, but I think I look the same.
I just added one. You can see you can now add silly filters to them now. They allow you. So I'm growing.
You're getting ready for
St. Patrick's Day. Click the choose
Day.
Video filter button. I can do something funny.
Yeah, now they allow you to. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I did one where they put a mustache and a goatee on me.
Here's one where I'm a puppy.
Does anybody have any questions? I will take off my silly little filter. Does anybody have any questions for Melody while we still have her?
Yes. Any other questions?
I just lost myself. No. Okay.
So we're about 5 after, so we should probably wrap. Thank you, Melody.
Yes,
awesome.
Thank you, Melody.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you to all our wonderful agents out there and anyone else who was able to join. Thank you so much for taking the time to get on with us and learn something new. We're really excited about this marketing series with Melody for the next 3 weeks. Yay.
Yeah, guys, and thank you. And if you can, send this to any of your friends that are in the real estate business so we can keep promoting this and keep expanding this. The more people on here, the better.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and feel free to invite anyone who you think might actually get something from this. You know, this is open to all, like Tom said. And if you have any partners too, please.
All of my examples are in real estate, but if you have good friends that just have a business, it can benefit them as well. So anyone who is in business, they can learn from these tips.
And you can share the links.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye,
Everybody
everyone.
have a wonderful day. Good luck this week.